The cross is the gateway to authentic spiritual elevation. The cross is the gateway to authentic spiritual elevation. Every kind of elevation that is not born out of the cross is fake. Every kind of elevation that is not born out of the cross is fake. The gateway to authentic spiritual elevation is the cross. Can I tell you something? Please listen. A lot of us have the understanding that Jesus went through the cross when he was crucified. Is that not what you thought? Or what we are still thinking? You actually know that he went through the cross when he was nailed on the cross. Is that not it? But I dare to tell you, he had several crosses before the main cross. Several crosses before the main cross. He wants to be the sacrificial lamb. Several crosses. Now, what happened was that the day he was born, he went through a cross. What was the cross? That manger. Have you ever imagined the mosquitoes that gave him all the bites? He was not having comfort in the manger. It was all cross. When he had his days, when he was born, he still went through the cross. When Herod chased him, little Jesus went through pains in traveling to Egypt as a baby. It was a cross. Even when he wanted to start ministry, he started with a cross. 40 days, 40 nights in the wilderness is a cross. For Jesus, his life was punctuated by crosses. See, friends, there was no slight elevation that was not preceded by a cross. The life of Jesus, every point he turned, there was always the penitentiary of the cross. Jesus, who made bread, who made heaven and earth, after 40 days, Bible noted he was hungry. It's a dimension of the cross. Friends, hunger in your life, like the hunger you carry everywhere, that hunger, if understood in perspective from the cross, becomes a gain for you. In fact, some of us, if God were to sit us and give us counsel, we would have parted ways with God. If God were to sit and give us counsel, we would have parted ways with God. So what does he do? On account of the very high level elevation he has granted you by divine ordination, he puts you in a compulsory cross. Sometimes when you pray and pray and pray because of a supposed affliction or supposed poverty or a want, you have anointing to heal the sick, you have anointing to raise the dead, you have anointing to do everything, but when it comes to your particular own, it looks like divine ordination has deprived you. Just understand that probably the fasting you are fasting is not enough to pay the price for the elevation you have ahead. So you compulsorily pay the price by the ruggedity of your circumstance. So you begin to pay the price. A lot of you, let me tell you something. There are particular levels in these kingdom journeys, particular positions and offices that a man is destined to occupy that cannot allow a man be born in a big family. It can't allow the man, even by accident, to come out in the family of Obama. You can't come out from there. Were you thinking that God made a mistake when he sent Jesus to Mary and Joseph, carpenter and this woman, where they had to struggle and it was a manger that they brought him out? You thought it was an accident. It was divine arrangement. See, it was not accidental that he was born in a manger. Please, if you had that theory that Jesus accidentally came out in a manger because there was no inn for them to be, as the thing is, it was not an accident. How can you say God sent his son and allowed the inn to be filled to an extent that there was no place? Then they gave birth to him in a mosquito-ridden manger. Okay, if that one was an accident, Calvary was in an accident. Was it an accident? Let this cup pass me by, not my will, but your will be done. But the cup had to come and pass. The cup, he took off the cup because it's part of the arrangement. So please, distance yourself from this kind of gospel that is preached without a cross. Distance yourself from that gospel that is preached that promises you power without the prerequisite of the cross. Let me say this to you. Those who are sent to places of power without the cross will soon be consumed by the power they carry or the chair they occupy, and they will end up miserably. But those who paid the price through the cross to occupy that chair will remain on that seat and be celebrated even after their stay on this earth. They will go ahead and the celebration will continue because the price has been paid.